TCH. Today is the betrayal Molly Peterson's birthday. Plus, people who are previously wishing Molly Peterson an unhappy birthday back in May 4, 2020 are going to wish Molly Peterson a happy birthday instead of wish Molly Peterson an unhappy birthday again, just like back in May 2020.
I know, right, my partners Lee Bill. This is why another reason that we are preferring 2020 more of this year is because of not only Azure Midnight Gems and Tone Do 2K3 and the people wish Tanvir Animate a happy 12th birthday instead of wish Have Fun with Siri a happy 14th birthday back in June 14, 2020. But Azure Midnight Gems and Tone Do 2K3 also making the videos where the betraying birthday gal, Molly Peterson, got grounded on her birthday back in May 4, 2020. And people wishing that betraying birthday gals on this year a unhappy birthday back in May 4, 2020, 1 month before Cherry Chan's 12th birthday. What should we do with the people who are previously wished Molly Peterson, aka the betraying birthday gals, a unhappy birthday back in May 2020, going to wish the betraying birthday gals a happy birthday instead of wish Molly Peterson, aka the betraying birthday gals, a unhappy birthday again on May 4th this year? My partners, I have a plan. How about we are going to talk smack to the people who are previously wished Molly Peterson a unhappy birthday back in May 4, 2020, are going to wish the betraying birthday gals a happy birthday instead of wish the betraying birthday gals a unhappy birthday again on May 4th this year. That will make people wishing Molly Peterson, aka the betrayal since February of this year, a unhappy birthday again instead of wishing her a happy birthday on May 4th this year for betraying us for no reason at all back in February of this year, just like what they did to Molly Peterson on her birthday back in May 2020.
Great plan, my partners. Laura, let's do this.
Ha 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 ha.
Hey everyone. Are you ready for summer this year?
Yes, I do it. I am really looking forward to it. We can relaxing at the beach when that season comes. Besides, summer is two of our favorite season ever.
Ugh. It's you again, Lee Bill and Laura. Who was the one who wished me and Azure Midnight Gemstone Do Day unhappy anniversary to our YouTube channel back in April of this year? I'll just overgrounded / karma series out of both of you. Or doing here for this time?
Well, Iquin, it's none of your business.
Yeah. None of your business, Iquin. Because we too have some words to say to people who are previously wished Molly Peterson an unhappy birthday back in May 4, 2020 are going to wish Molly Peterson a happy birthday instead of wish Molly Peterson an unhappy birthday again on May 4 this year, which is 2022.
What is it, Lee Bill and Laura? And don't you both think about saying, screw ourselves just over we're wishing Molly Peterson a happy birthday instead of wishing Molly Peterson unhappy birthday again, just like what we did to Molly Peterson back in May 4, 2020, on May 4th this year, which is 2022.
Screw all of you for wishing Molly Peterson a happy birthday instead of wish Molly Peterson a unhappy birthday again on this year, just like what you all did to her back in May 4th, 2020. You all are the worst YouTuber we've ever met for wishing Molly Peterson a happy birthday on May 4th this year.
We wish that all of your channel got terminated, losing fans, and support for wishing Molly Peterson a happy birthday instead of wish Molly Peterson an unhappy birthday again, just like what you guys did back in May 4th, 2020, on this year.
Bore. Really now, Lee Bill and Laura? How could you talk smack to us by saying, screw ourselves, just because we're wishing Molly-san a happy birthday on May 4th this year instead of wishing Molly-san a unhappy birthday again, just like what my friends Go Big and his friends did to Molly-san back in May 4th, 2020? Besides, Molly-san already improved her behavior since 3 months ago, which is during Valentine's Day of this year. I'm calling both your parents for talking smack to us all over. We are wishing Molly-san a happy birthday instead of wish Molly-san a unhappy birthday again, just like back in May 4th, 2020. Go home right now.
Lee, Bill and Laura. Why in the world you both talk smack to Azure Midnight Gemstone Dude 2K3 and his friends like that?
We just don't like the fact that Azure Midnight Gemstone Dude, who are making the videos where Molly Peterson got grounded on her birthday, and his friends are wishing her an unhappy birthday back in May 4th, 2020, are wishing Molly Peterson a happy birthday instead of wishing Molly Peterson an unhappy birthday again on May 4th, 2022, which is this year.
Yup. That is why another reason that why we are preferring 2020 more than 2022. Because of not only Azure Midnight Gemstone Dude giving Tanvir Animate a birthday shout-out videos on his 12th birthday instead of giving Have Fun with Sarah a birthday shout-out videos on her 14th birthday back in June 14, 2020. Which is Azure Midnight Gemstone Dude already regretted back in June 14, 2020. Not only that. Back in 2020, the whole world is doing a lockdown back when the COVID-19 pandemic started back in 2020, and Azure also makes the videos where Molly Peterson got grounded on her birthday back in May 4, 2020. And people wished Molly a unhappy birthday, that's all.
Excuses. Besides, in our thoughts, 2020 is the worst year ever next to 2021 due to COVID-19 and the lockdown. And why would you preferring 2020 more than this year with that both your own invalid reason on why you both preferring 2020 more than 2022? That's it. You both are grounded until Azure Damel's 15th birthday. Go to your room, right, this instant.